I really liked your video and thank you so much for sharing the article that you did. So, your article is similar to the one that I chose for this assignment in a lot of ways, especially with the fact that it mentioned having a goal when you go to a networking event. So, knowing what you want to get out of it. However, I really did like how your article gave the tip that networking doesn't just have to be at a professional event. That's something that I hadn't really considered. It seems like it should probably be common knowledge, but it really is about who you know, and that it's true that you can meet a valuable connection anywhere, whether that be volunteering in the field you're really interested in, at an internship. It even said in the article somewhere, like even like an intramural game, like you could meet someone that knows someone in the field that you're interested to be in. So I thought that was a really valuable point, and it shows that you should always be putting your best foot forward, even if you're not in a professional setting, so that if you do make a connection, you're able to then follow up via LinkedIn, etc. Just to foster that relationship and have another networking opportunity that you might not be thinking about. So I also really liked that it stated, similar to my article, to really foster relationships with people and don't just ask them when you need something. I know I've personally been kind of guilty of that. I've had a professor or a previous employer that I worked really closely with, and then I move along. And even though I don't necessarily burn that bridge or anything like that, if they haven't seen me in a few years, and I pop back in and say, hey, could you recommend me for this position, or that's not putting my best foot forward. So just making sure to keep up with people, whether that be sending emails to check in on them, supporting them at events or functions I know that are important to them, connections on LinkedIn. And yeah, that's really all that I had. I just also thought that, similar with the keeping up with people and not just asking when you need them, like even if you do leave a company or decide to go in a different direction, this is a story that is recent to me. I decided not to pursue a graduate school opportunity. However, because that connection is meaningful to me, the professor that had offered it to me, I'm still working with his lab, and he's actually going to recommend me for the job that I'm applying for instead. So I think it's just really important to keep up with connections, and even if you're not going somewhere one day, you may want to keep that relationship professional and friendly, so that, like for me, he's going to hopefully help me make another connection to get a job. So yeah,